Good afternoon. My name is Latoya Wills with the news. Revaccination a possibility as government mulls several solutions for international travel restrictions. Some countries, including the United States, will require travelers to be fully vaccinated with specific COVID-19 vaccines before entry. And cognizant of this, advisor to the Health Ministry, Dr. Leslie Ramsamy, says that the government is exploring several solutions, including possible revaccination of people. Digicel today announced that it has inked a deal with the France-based major international telecoms provider Orange to build a submarine fiber optic cable that would link French Guiana, Suriname, Guyana, and Trinidad and Tobago, as well as provide service to the rapidly emerging oil sector. Digicel said, quote, recognizing the opportunity to supercharge connectivity in this area of the Caribbean and Latin America, Deep Blue One will provide best-in-class connectivity to French Guiana, Suriname, Guyana, and Trinidad and Tobago, with the opportunity to connect offshore oil and gas rigs on the back of the industry boom in the region. The government of Guyana has halted the administration of the first dose of AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine, Minister of Health Dr. Frank Anthony revealed. He explained that of the over 200,000 doses of this vaccine that arrived in the country since February this year, half of that number had to be set aside for second doses. He said if the government continues administering the first dose of AstraZeneca vaccine, then there will be no second dose available. Meanwhile, pressed for a reopening of the Ghana-Brazil border, the Ghana government intends to implement a system that would allow for vaccinated and COVID-19 negative persons to utilize the Takatu River Bridge linking Lethem in Guyana to Bonfim in Brazil for only 1 day per week. The border has been closed for more than a year, preventing the movement of people between the border communities. A standing arrangement between the two countries only allowed for goods to be brought into Guyana once per week. But even with that arrangement in place, authorities and residents in Region 9 had complained of dwindling economic activity and increased hardships. There was also an almost 3-week protest which saw no goods being sent from Bonfim to Lethem. Tuesday, several high-profile officials in the region, including Regional Chairman Brian Allicock, wrote to the Prime Minister requesting a phased reopening of the border that would allow for people to cross. But the Prime Minister related by telephone today that he had only seen the letter on social media. He said, however, that the government had been considering the demands and has considered allowing persons to cross. The Prime Minister also said that trucks which were prevented from coming to Guyana for the period arrived over the last 2 days and left them with the much-needed supplies. While the restriction will remain in place, allowing for the crossing to be opened on Thursdays only, the Prime Minister explained Brazilians will be allowed into the country. At least 30 inmates have been killed and dozens injured in a fight between rival gangs at a prison in the Ecuadorian port city of Guayaquil. A police commander said at least 5 inmates had been decapitated while others had been shot dead. Commander Fausto Buenano said the prisoners had also thrown grenades. The regional governor said it took 400 police officers to regain control of the jail, which houses prisoners with links to international drug gangs. The head of one of Russia's top cybersecurity firms has been detained on suspicion of state treason. A court in Moscow said it had ordered that 35-year-old Ilya Sankov be held in custody for 2 months, but did not provide further details on the charges. An unnamed security source told State News TASS that Sankov had denied passing on secret information to foreign intelligence services. Sakov has previously been awarded by the Russian president for his work. In local sports, Guyana's dominance in the Kotak ITF Under 12 tennis tournament continued Wednesday with the country qualified for the main draw for the first time thanks to the fantastic exploits of Nathan Dinobrega and Elwin Livius. The pair continued their unbeaten run in the competition, defeating their U.S. Virgin Islands competitors quite comfortably in the singles segment in Santo Domingo. Livius was in sublime form against Weston Wagner, producing a flawless game. Dinobrego matched Livius' effort with a 6-4, 6-3 win over Croix Northrup. Dinobrega and Livius have been outstanding in the tournament, and Wednesday's results followed their previous singles and doubles wins over Barbados and Haiti. Later on Wednesday, the Guyanese will square off U.S. Virgin Islands in the doubles segment. That's the news at this time. Special credits to Department of Public Information Newsroom, Demerara Waves, and BBC.